be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com, use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman, same promo code, same deal, or for helping out the show. It's very, very helpful. What is up, Planeswalkers? There's expect from our Magic the Gathering Arena. A few things, a few words of order. The first thing is this is going to now become a recurring video day. So just like we have Bolus Best of 3 every Wednesday, now we have Brawl every Thursday. Fridays are now going to be Abzan, either mid-range Best of 3, or Abzan Gladiator, which is also a Best of 3 format. It really just depends on if I can get people to actually play me, because it's not technically a normal format. So every Friday is going to be, most often, probably about 90% of the time, 80% of the time is probably more reasonable, is going to be Abzan Best of 3 Traditional Historic Ranked. The other 20% is going to be Abzan Gladiator. If you aren't sure what Gladiator is, I will post a link to that in the description. In the description, I'm talking about. Also in the description will be a link to a poll to decide whether or not, once I actually have no idea what rank I am right now. Oh, I'm already in gold. Once I get to platinum, let's say. Once I get to platinum, do I have a week full of Bolus, Best of 3, Traditional Historic, to try and get into Mythic for the first time. So that will also be in the description. As I said, today we're playing Abzan. If it will load. Not this Abzan, it's this one. And I wanted to update as a part of the video. So this we have not changed yet with the new cards from Zendikar Rising. And I wanted to give that as part of this. And I guess before we get into that, I do want to note that I will be doing my first paid game sponsorship. And I'm saying this now because I want people to recognize that this is a game that whose designers approached me incredibly early into their alpha development, and because it's another card game, it's a TCG, CCG, who knows? I think it's CCG. I like card games, so I tried it out. I told them that at that point, I wasn't prepared to make any agreements with them. I wasn't going to share it with anyone. But I gave them some of my opinions on the game, what I found fun and what I found not fun. Completely like unsolicited, essentially. Like I didn't get anything for that. And this is a while ago. For the actual video, I probably will look at my email history to see exactly how long ago this was, just to show you that I'm serious, that these people came to me a long time ago. And because I am a person who cares about card games in general, but also just like card games that people are making because they also like card games, I gave them my opinion on it. They came back to me after they had implemented more changes and whatnot, and they're like, hey, we've made these updates, here's a Discord link, join the Discord. I'm still a part of it right now. And at that point I thought, I'm not going to make a video on it, but I will share it with my Discord, and I did. And now they're getting ready to have some more large updates, and they're looking to do a bit of a push. And they came to me and said, hey, you're one of the people who, you're one of the first people who gave us the time of day, and we really would like you to be a part of this. And I said, absolutely, because I like this game, and I think that it's a fun game. Like, otherwise I wouldn't be supporting it. I absolutely have played it, and I play it when I can. Unfortunately, of course, right now, between a PhD program and doing this, I don't have a lot of time for other games, especially since Stone Charges came out. So, but yes, I'm going to be doing a paid video for another game. However, this is going to be a bonus video. You're still going to get your normal video on whichever day I decide to upload this. This is a bonus video. It doesn't mean I'm going to start accepting like Raid Shadow Legends or Raycon sponsorships all over the place. I have had several companies, games, etc. contact me. But they weren't really contacting me, right? These were obviously people who were just like, throw it out there. and for what it's worth, I believe I had gotten a couple of requests from Raid, and I was like, that. So I wanted you all to know that I will take sponsorships like this very seriously. Anyway, let's get to the actual modifications. Now, I don't recall there being too many things that I really wanted here, other than thinking that Luminarch Aspirant might be pretty decent, because we do have we do have a kind of +1/+1 counter sub-theme, I suppose you could say. So having something like Luminarch Aspirant that could get out of control would be pretty interesting. It's also another way to work with Basri Lieutenant. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this. And a clone. And I'm actually going to use the clone here. Yeah, phooey. So yeah, this, for what it's worth, is going to be a bit of a longer video, because I recognize that I've been talking for however long, but haven't even started the games. So this is going to be a bit of a longer video. I have to like fight against my Death and Taxes urge to just put this in. Yeah, it's important to me that all of you understand that about the upcoming sponsorship, or I guess it's not a sponsorship, just like video, whatever. I do like this card. I do want to try and put that in. But yeah, I don't recall there being too many other cards that I thought were super important. Nighthawk Scavenger is a non-bow with my Scavenging Ooze, and I like the Ooze more. I think, generally speaking, the Ooze is going to be better for me across the game. Aghanim Awakening could be interesting, but I don't think so. Card's not really great. Inscription of Abundance is another one that is pretty decent, to be honest. It is like pseudo removal. Can it's can gain you life, although that's not the best use of it. The really great part is being able to do all of it at once. Also being able to like instant speed give a counter to something of yours when you have Basri on the field and it's about to die is also quite okay. But for right now, I'm going to skip it. Just recognize that is one of the cards that I like the idea of in this deck, at least. And you'll notice we aren't actually changing all that much. And the reason for that essentially is just like, there isn't a ton that I think needs to change. Yeah, green, white. I knew there was something. And I think that's it, if I recall correctly. Yeah. So there are a couple of lands, Bright Climb and Branch Loft. We are green main, so I might not go with this. But I really wanted to test out Grakmaw here instead of Llanowar Visionary. Visionary obviously is nice because it does draw us cards, but Grakmaw works with our +1/+1 counter theme, and he's just fucking annoying to kill. We're on 26 lands. Oh, right, because I just added 2. So yeah. It does mean potentially Great Henge and Casualties are harder to cast, but I think I'm okay with that. I do want to try and get this many Bloodchiefs. I remember Charming Prince was a card that I only had 2, so that's fine. Charming Prince was a card that I kind of just chucked in there because I felt I didn't have extra stuff. I do want to, let's see, Branch Loft. It's for green, white. One of these. I actually don't think I need either of these. I could be wrong, but I just don't think I need them. We have like no double pips. Yeah. 24. So essentially now I want to find room, mostly for these Bloodchief. I guess I'll cut down there. Do I want the Aspirant? I value the Bloodchief's Thirst more than the Aspirant here. And I think because I did lose Great Henge Casualties, I think I'm going to cut 1 Casualties because I lost the Llanowar Visionary. So this is Abzan. So it's still fine. All right. It was 10 minutes, so we're going to try to make this a 40-minute video. with the airing on going longer. Dream. What do I have tomorrow? So I'm checking my calendar. Alright, student hours and then peer meeting. Cool, cool. I can turn one Thoughtseize depending on what my opponent's doing. I have Knight of Autumn, Basri's. So, I mean, this is a very flexible hand, so I actually like it a lot. It is pretty damaging. Red-black. Red-black. Ugin Avatar. Normal sleeves. Not Lurrus, though. That's the thing, right? They're not using Lurrus, so I doubt it's going to be that Dreadhorde Butcher deck. I'm just trying to decide if I want to shock myself, and I think I will. I mean, obviously, I'm taking 4 damage here, right? Like, that's nutso. What the heck is this deck? It's Grixis Control with keeping a hand of double Temple and 2 blue cards. I think they bottomed the first one, yeah, and they bottomed this one as well. Probably because they need more... They need lands that they can use to cast these. That's a... I mean, I figured they could, like, get Thoughtseize through. But the thing about that, right, is... And I will just pay life to make a 4-power creature here. But if I was an aggro deck, they would just be dead. Anger of the Gods, sure. I guess that would... I mean, they have no blue still. I would like another land for what it's worth. Kept a 3-lander, haven't drawn another land. Usually unfortunate. Okay. I didn't mess anything up with this deck, right? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're 2 away from Ugin. Deliberate. Probably going to try and get another blue source here. I assume that this is going to be a land. Yeah, I can see keeping that. The bottom. This is dies. Dies, yeah. Can put them to 2 and kill them, yeah. So unless this card is removal, and it isn't. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they play Ugin here, get rid of these, they die.
I come bearing the wisdom of the ancients.
Yep. Goodbye, pal.
All creation.
Cool. Cool. Now, let me just make sure I'm not insane. 24 lands, yeah. Game hates me. Don't know why that went to that. Oops, meant to do this. We want some Agonizing Remorses. We want some Necromancias, Thought Distortions. I think that's it. We want to get rid of... Well, Bloodchief's Thirst is okay. Thragtusk isn't technically as necessary. Shoot. God, I hate sideboarding with this deck. Scooze doesn't seem terribly necessary. But I'm probably going to regret getting rid of the early card. And I guess I will get rid of Bloodchief's Thirst. I have Mythos. Is Necromancer worth here? I mean, I do hate Ugins. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably fine, is my guess. Am I going to shock myself Again. Yes. Super yes. Bloodchiefs. Cleansing Wildfire. How many basics do I have? 5? I mean, I get to cycle the card, but I don't think I care. So I think, honestly, I just get rid of Bedevil here. Yeah, I think I just get rid of Bedevil here. It's a sorcery, yeah. So I don't want to play the Druid here. No, so I probably just Agonizing Remorse. Put myself to 13. Want to think long and hard about what they'd like to play. Swamp. So they do go ahead and blow up my Overgrown Tomb first. Interesting. Here we'll grab a Swamp. Cool. I will go ahead and just do this here. They have 2 cards unaccounted for, so I don't mind trying to yeet something. Alright, well, they have nothing now. Next turn I'll play Indatha Triome into Incubation Druid. And the turn following I can play Tusk Boy. Play this tap. Well, could potentially cycle it. I might regret not just cycling this, but I also might regret the tempo loss. They're notably not playing any of those things. So let's see. Do I want to Basri's? I wonder if I Thought Distortion next turn, or if I wait. I think I do Thragtusk here. They both leave a body behind, but Thragtusk is just more power. Hey, look, I'm back to 20. Going to attack first. Okay, game. Yeah. We're gonna distort. They might have removal here. That they're gonna use in response. Well, they just had Salon Vision. They are flooding out hard. Part of me feels bad for them. Another part of me says, I don't care. Extinction event on odd. Yep, alright. I still have a 3/3. So I'm fine with that. Hey, look, it's another Thragtusk. Don't mind if I do. Can I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That'll be 3, 4. No, I can't. 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the counter on Incubation Druid. Then play Thragtusk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that worth it? Be 3, and I'd have 8 more, so they're gonna go to 12. It puts them on lethal, so I'm gonna make the play for lethal. So yeah, I put them to 12 here. Cool. They just don't wanna, I guess. We take those. All right. What did I get? I don't know. I don't care. Yes, thank you for the summary. Okay. Abzan again. I did have a Discord question by Krups. Now that we've officially entered the spooky month, what card art do you think is the most scary or unsettling? Me having to go all out, what I did is I went through new, like all of the sets with Phyrexia, all of the Innistrad sets, and all of the sets with the Eldrazi, because I assumed that those are going to be the majority of places that you're going to find a lot of the creepy art that's easy to sift through. Technically, I could have gone through... Oh, I also went through Cold Snap, because I remember Cold Snap, it has some messed up stuff. I don't think I picked out anything from Cold Snap? I don't think so, I'm not sure. But, I'm not going to put them up on the screen. Have like Scryfall up at the same time. This is a terrible hand. This is a terrible hand. What is... I'll keep 5 of these cards, I suppose. Get rid of the Temple? And a Tusk, I guess? And I'd like to keep the Tusk, but... Anyway. Human. That scares me a lot, actually. What are you playing? Okay. Cool. I have to get rid of Luminarch Aspirant. Because I would not have an answer to that early, and I would die to it very quickly. So I assume they're going to Kitesail Freebooter here. And they ain't going to get shit. Ha, got him. Think I'm playing Sultai Control? Nope. I mean, this looks like a job for Scavenging Ooze. Yeah. Get the Ooze down. Meddling Mage. Meddling Mage on Night of Autumn. Kind of sucks huge dongles here. Oh, well, Q. So we're going to do this. We're going to kill that. Boop. Then we're going to eat this. And hit you in the face for 3. After gaining a life, of course. F off. Phyrexian Rebirth from Mirrodin Besieged. There's just the fact that there's this giant mechanical titan thing. I mean... Smork. Do I play Night of Autumn? Probably. I think I just make her big. Yeah, just make her big. Just processing a bunch of bodies, essentially, is nuts. This does get this indestructible, which is annoying. Thing is, they're not going to double block. There's only one dead thing, unfortunately. Do I still just attack? I think I do just attack here. I think they just single block. Block Thalia with the Night of Autumn, and then just take the 3. So I could eat this, go to 15, go to 13. Yeah, I think it's reasonable to do. I don't want to give them a chance to do this. Then shock, Night of Autumn, and make this one just big again. I think that's kind of just what I have to do. Next up is Vorinclex Voice of Hunger. Not only is the actual creature art horrifying, but seeing this across the table from you when you're playing EDH is just the worst nightmare. So you're also indestructible, so I can't actually attack now. So yeah, now I kind of just get whittled down. I guess next one I could potentially play Vivien. and start getting some shit. Okay. Getting whittled down some more. I would like an untapped land here. Preferably not one that hurts me. Unfortunate, but I will take it. It does mean next turn I can play Vivien. Ay. Yeah, do we just pass? Opponent is at 8. Fuck off. Humans!
Seems I need to evolve too.
And I had the land too. They technically could have been attacking with Baird, although it wouldn't have been worth anything. Damn. Them getting that freebooter sucks. Cloistered Youth is done fantastically by Igor. And then, of course, on the backside, it's just fucking horrifying. Endless Ranks of the Dead. Just imagine you sitting in the church, and that's what you see out the window. Like, that's terror. Off. Alright, I've lost this game. 5-color humans. Cries, languishes, innocent bloods. We get rid of casualties. I think we even get rid of Thoughtseize here. I'll be on the draw. I'll be on the play. Great Henge just too slow, probably. I think I'm gonna try this. You might be saying, like, why am I bringing in so much, like, board wipes when I'm playing essentially a creature deck? For faster creature decks. Village Cannibals, once again, just horrifying. Like, I was looking through these cards, and I just realized how much I wanted all of the Innistrad sets onto Arena. It's so good. This wasn't the game where I mulled a 5, was it? No, I don't think so. So we have some good stuff. It's just a little slow. Oh, another creature control dies. Wow. Didn't need the second Vivien. Did they already know I was? Yeah, they knew I had white in the deck. So next turn I probably just play Grakmaw. Kite Sail takes one of my Viviens, can't take both, bite me.
Don't worry, I hold grudges.
And I do believe we just play Grakmaw here. Next turn I can play Shalai, which can help the nonsense in the air. I'm just generally worried about Hostage Taker. Anyway, back to the list. Oracle of Dust is literally crushing the heads of Core. Just thinking about, I wonder why. Humans. I mean, I'm gonna hate what happens to my Shalai here getting stolen by Hostage Taker, but you know, whatever. Sigil Mangler, also utterly horrifying. I forgot. I also looked at Shadowmoor and Eventide. Woe Leecher is what? Man, I just knew what was gonna happen. And I don't even have double black if I drew a board wipe. I didn't draw a board wipe. I lost this game. Do not like. Do not like. And then last is River's Grasp. Just seeing a Kithkin just freaking out that is being murdered. Being pulled into the depths. It's terrifying. Archon. Acon? Lurrus? I will keep this hand. We have Bloodchiefs and Incubation Druid. We also are going first. But this essentially is an okay 5-lander. Or 5-card hand. Okay, so this is the Rakdos deck, right? I do not know, but I'm still going to assume that it's the Rakdos deck. We're going to play this. If I draw a land, I probably just play Basri's Lieutenant. Is that true? If I draw a land, I might actually just play Grakmaw. I'm not risking my Incubation Druid off of 1 damage. Yeah, so this is the dumb Arcanist deck. I didn't draw land. I think I just kill Arcanist. Yeah, I have to kill Arcanist here. Arcanist kills my Incubation Druid, and I need that at this point. Once again, I will take the damage. I mean, they might not have anything, but I'm not going to risk it. If I knew all of the cards in Historic, I'd be more comfortable making that decision, but... Okay, got a land. That's helpful. So here... I think I Lieutenant Incubation Druid. Because then next turn I can potentially Casualties of War. But more likely I play the Great Henge. Yeah. Do they have 1 mana instant speed interaction? No, good. My Incubation Druid still might die, which would suck, but... Villagers, okay. They could steal my Incubation Druid. Which would be unfortunate. What did they lose here? 2 Agonizing Remorses? Yeah, it's kind of fine. I'm gonna try and cut them off of red if possible. 4, 5, 6. Maybe I do just play Great Henge here. Great Henge just like I feel like against this deck you just lose to the grind, so maybe I do Great Henge first. Get a Great Henge down. No Cruxes yet. They're looking on the graveyard for something. Flame, returning that, sure. Okay, can't cut them off for red anymore. Shocking Basri twice. So I could really use a land here. Oh, right. I lost the ability to actually use that. Okay. I lose my Incubation Druid if I don't get this Dreadhorde Arcanist off the table. I don't know if it's correct to try and cut them down to 1 red, or if it's better to cut them down to 1 black. I legitimately don't know. Oh, I still got to kill my creature. So in the top, what, 21, I guess? At 3? Pretty unlucky. I'm just dead, right? I go to 8. Yeah, I'm almost certainly gonna die. But if I don't, and if my Thragtusk stays alive, then I can start getting life with this Great Henge, but I do not see that happening. Blood rights, yep. So right now I'm taking 6 damage. Oh, Great Henge is gone. Yep. I guess Scavenging Ooze would be one of the best draws I could get. I don't know if that saves me, but I think it's one of the better cards. Obviously, replacement Great Henge would be nice, but that's not nice to see. I got none of those. They can attack. And essentially just do whatever. No, they get to just kill me regardless. I have 2 blockers. Block, take 6, yeah. Okay. So we might have to completely rework our Abzan deck now. Rest in Peace is fantastic. Agonizing Remorse, Cry, Languish, Grafdigger's Cage. That needs to go at least. Vivien's real slow. Do I only have 1 Grafdigger's Cage? Really? Oh, right, because I have 2 Rest in Pieces. I'll go to 1 Great Henge. I don't know if it's correct, but yeah. So Grixis, I like where Grixis is at right now. I need to work on Abzan a lot to get it to where how comfortable I am with Grixis is. So I'm probably gonna have to build it from the ground up, to be honest. Which is what I do. I don't like this hand. This is functionally a 3-card hand. I like this hand substantially more. And to be honest, I get rid of this. Do my thoughts get seized? No. Cool. Play the Triome. I should have just played the Scooze, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know if I should have just played the Scooze. They just shock me. I think that's a little short-sighted of them. Kroxa. Kroxa here, we yeet the Knight of Autumn. And now I get to play my Scooze. Yeah, I'm actually very happy about the sequencing I had there, to be honest. Now I get to play Scooze. And do I just eat the Kroxa now? I do, right? I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat the Kroxa now. I don't want to give them a window, like any window at all, where I can mess up my timing and they kill my Scooze. They might just kill my Scooze here. With the 1-drop. Yeah, it's probably this into Oh, Archfiend Vessel. Okay. Cool. So I can kill this Pyromancer and attack. Kill Pyromancer and attack. I will consume the Pyromancer now to deal a little bit more damage. So one. I'm going to shock this in. Just in case. This way I have 2 opportunities to yeet the Archfiend's Vessel out of the graveyard before they can actually get it back for anything. They have 3 cards in hand. Scooze is very helpful. Scooze is probably going to stay in like every version of this deck. Scooze is just great. Scooze might be dying here. Interesting. Can't block. I am not going to play Thragtusk next turn. I am just going to eat their cards. Let me rephrase. As long as Scooze is on the field, I'm not going to be playing Thragtusk this coming up turn. Do I want to eat my own Net of Autumn here? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. Get a 5/5. Technically, this is like eating the other Scooze resources just in case this first one dies, but I do want to have a good clock on them. Huh. Glad I did that, I guess. I do think I just rest in peace, though. See what happens to my Scooze first. I might not want to rest in peace, I don't know. Do you have something? No? Alright, they were highlighting their hand for some reason. Okay. Do I just jam this rest in peace? I mean, I got a 5/5 Scooze. And Rest in Peace shuts their deck down. Could mean I lose my Thragtusk, but I think that's okay. And the reason I say that is they still might like cast Croaks or something just to get rid of the last card in my hand, because they essentially know that it's a relatively high costed card. They don't know exactly what it is, obviously, but. And I doubt that my opponent is playing Feed the Swarm. They could be. They could be playing Feed the Swarm. I just doubt it. And goodbye. Have a beautiful time. Alright. So right now, I don't have to care about any graveyard shenanigans. I do still have to care about, well, things like that, for one. But also their young peasies. Sure. Do not care about that currently at all. I'm going to keep this Indatha Triome in my hand, because I plan on cycling it. I can play this and attack with my Scooze, though. Because they are at 13, and I would like to put them to dead. They could still steal my Scooze. No, they just kill my Scooze. That's fine. That is okay. I mean, I prefer it didn't happen, but it's whatevs. I do block like this, I think. I'm gonna lose my Thragtusk. If I draw Great Henge, it costs 9. Minus the 3 is 6, and I would not be able to play it. So, that's a bit of an oof. But I don't want the Dreadhorde Butcher to gain anymore. Interesting. You don't kill my Thragtusk now. That's... I mean... Yeah, I mean, I guess. Going to cycle this. Cry is pretty good. I'm going to attack first. They could have another Dishon. Pay 2, do this. They could shock my Tusk here. But luckily, Tusk doesn't need to die. Village Rites, yep. Kind of saw that coming, even though you have... You've only gone 18 of your cards deep. So they have 4 cards to my 1. But my Thragtusk is pretty decent. Never mind. Well, it's still fine. And now I do have enough to play and cast Great Henge. Questing Beast. Also gets there, fun fact. Cool. So all you need to do against this deck is completely hose their deck. And even then, you might still run out of value. No, I mean, it really is. My opponent was looking, he's looking at my board too. And oh, they want me, and oh, they want me. Going second, I'm gonna yeet this Remorse. I grab another Great Henge, honestly. Vivien's nice, and I can cast her easier. And cast her more easily. Who cares? But I think the continuous value alongside the life gain is what makes Great Henge great. I still haven't eaten dinner yet. I really need to do that. Oh my goodness. A bunch of Discord notifications. It is from D&D. Ooh. This hand's a big yikes. Ah, man. Deck's too fast. I can't keep this. If one of these was like a rest in peace, I'd probably keep it. I wouldn't like it, but I would keep it. I can't keep that. Put up or shut up. I do need to keep both of my rest in pieces. So honestly, I think I get rid of Knight of Autumn here. Yeah, I think I get rid of Knight of Autumn. Because Questing Beast kills MFs. And most of their deck can't block Questing Beast. So. And the reason we kept 2... Oh. Thought they were going to Thoughtseize me. Don't I feel like a silly person? We'll play this tapped. And we're going to play the Woodland Cemetery. And rest in peace you. Dreadhawk Butcher doesn't give a fuck about rest in peace, which is an issue. Damn, them having a turn 2 Dreadhawk Butcher is not great for me. Alright, I forgot this doesn't trigger. So dumb. This won't trigger on death anymore. Because I have Rest in Peace. I totally forgot about that. Supplier, just, yep, yeet stuff in your graveyard, you might as well. Okay. So here, I actually do think I want to play this tapped. Then play the Druid. Druid is probably going to die. But I can play Questing Beast, which has Vigilance. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Taking 5 here is not fine. Yeah, I mean, like, one board wipe helps me a ton here. I assume I'm just gonna put Lurrus in their hand. They still have access to village, yeah. Okay. I do think I just Questing Beast. Yeah, Questing Beast having Vigilance is nice. I will say I'm incredibly worried about Blood... What the freaking... Where are you at? Bloodchief's Thirst. Bloodchief's Thirst just kills my Questing Beast, and then I take 6. And I get put in a situation where I die very easily. So they're going to Village Rights here. Yep. Once again, that's... They only use 2. But still, that's 3 Village Rights in the top 18 cards, which is just dumb. So I really need to dodge removal on my Beast. Now I need a Thragtusk. I mean, another Questing Beast is fine, I guess. That's not really what I was looking for, but at least I have a blocker. Because I'm hoping that they're not able to get rid of both of these. Okay. I need this card not to get rid of, not to be creature removal, or else I die. They even had Feed this Form. That was a ridiculous game. I mean, there's essentially nothing I could do about that. This deck is real strong. This deck my opponent's playing. So I'm probably going to have to focus my deck. I mean, actually, this is one of the things that I like about it. Reward, cool. I will open this pack first. Okay. So now we're going to look at metagame. Traditional Historic. John Sacrifice. I wonder when this is updated. 61% average rate. 60, 62. How is that deck not higher? For what it's worth, I don't actually know the exact way these things are calculated. Yeah, I don't know exactly how this is calculated, but I do need to do a lot of work on Abzan. If you have any recommendations on how you think I should build Abzan, please let me know. I'm absolutely open to it. This is going to be a recurring video series, I guess, just like Wallace. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwind, for continued support. If you like to... Oh, excuse me, sorry. If you'd like to join them and support the show, I've got links in that description. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And of course, until next time, all will be one.